who has identified himself as a longtime Democratic staffer. It's not a Republican operative, a Democratic staffer who was working in Democratic offices at the time of the alleged leaking in 1617. This staffer was interviewed by FBI agents on several occasions and told those agents that then Congressman Adam Schiff was the one who approved.
Megyn Kelly is known for her sharp questions and bold style, but this time, she took things to another level. On live television, she left Congressman Adam Schiff completely speechless. What started as a normal interview quickly turned into a showdown that exposed a side of Schiff many people had never seen before. And viewers couldn't believe their eyes. From the very beginning, Megyn Kelly came prepared. She wasn't there to play games or to let Schiff slide by with his usual talking points. She hit him with direct, tough questions about his past statements, his political moves, and the controversies that always seemed to follow him. Schiff, who is usually confident in front of the cameras, suddenly looked nervous. It was clear he didn't expect this kind of pushback.
The FBI in 2017, because he said he considered the leaks to be, quote, unethical, illegal, and treasonous. This is a Democrat staffer who is saying to the FBI he had a holy shit moment when he heard Adam Schiff give the order. These documents that outline the FBI's interview, like the FBI doesn't tape its interviews, they go back and they report what they...
The audience could sense the tension building. Megyn wasn't letting him dodge or spin the conversation. Every time Schiff tried to change the subject or give a vague answer, she pressed harder. She reminded him of his past claims, brought up reports that contradicted him, and made it clear that the truth was the only acceptable answer. Watching him squirm under pressure was like watching a live courtroom drama, and then came the moment that shocked everyone. Megyn Kelly asked him about a dark secret that had been whispered about for years, a piece of information Schiff probably hoped would never be dragged out in front of millions of viewers. The room fell silent as she read out loud the details, point by point, leaving no space for him to deny or twist the story.
Schiff Frotze.
For the first time, he didn't have a polished response ready.
Response to the heat he's getting for the following clip.
It is an existential threat, Senator, and also
Asleep.
I have not seen it yet, but from what I've heard about former FBI Director Ray,
Someone in the audience behind
comments on 60
Pam
Minutes regarding China
is videotaping Adam Schiff asleep.
in our own country, infiltrating our water systems, our natural gas lines.
I defend Adam Schiff because these...
Instead of controlling the interview like he usually does, Schiff was on the defensive. His voice cracked, his hands shifted nervously, and his eyes darted around as if searching for a way out. But there was no escape. Megyn had the facts, she had the receipts, and she wasn't afraid to use them. It was a rare sight, a powerful politician cornered by nothing but the truth. Viewers at home took to social media instantly. Clips of the exchange went viral within minutes. People posted comments like, "Megyn destroyed him," and "I've never seen Schiff so rattled." Some even said it was the most embarrassing moment of his career. What made it worse for Schiff was that the broadcast couldn't be edited or cleaned up. It was live, raw, and brutally honest.
Stated the group would leak classified information which was derogatory to the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Schiff stated the information would be used to indict President Trump. The whistleblower stated this would be illegal. And upon hearing his concerns, unnamed members of the meeting reassured that they would not be caught leaking classified. Walk us through what the 302 reports that the FBI wrote up after their interviews with this whistleblower say.
Yeah, so let's give you a sense of who this person is. We don't know their name because the name is redacted, but we know their career. They're a career intelligence officer. So they started in the executive branch as an intelligence officer, and then they get detailed to the Democratic side of the House Intelligence Committee. Eventually, this person inherits as his boss, Adam Schiff, when Adam Schiff takes over as the Democrat minority ranking member on House Intelligence in 2016. And they're working for Adam Schiff, and somewhere in the beginning of the Russia collusion, false narrative building in America, he attends a meeting where
didn't we just have a whole criminal investigation of Donald Trump for having documents at Mar-a-Lago that might have classified information in them, and we just can't have that. We can't have classified information running around out there in the hands of people who aren't authorized. Meanwhile, this is the former president of the United States who can declassify everything. We were told that for 2 years straight, the past 2 years by Democrats. And now what you're saying is that one of the most vocal about that, Adam Schiff, had been at the helm of relegation of a single former staffer. The alleged conduct would involve criminal and unethical conduct of the highest order, if proven. Your reaction to this news?
Well, it's in keeping with my opinion of Adam Schiff. I've been calling him McCarthyite ever since he started in on Trump. And as John pointed out, McCarthy, at least there had some communists in the government that he was talking about, although he was irresponsible. Adam Schiff repeatedly came out and said, I have seen documents that indict, that link Trump to Russia, but I can't reveal them to you now, but just you wait, I'm going to reveal them. And of course, we know they weren't there. We know there was nothing there. Now we have this information from the whistleblower, my favorite part of which is when the whistleblower says he objects.